According to YouTube statistics, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe.
In a hotel doing a meeting, and most of the meetings are going to be either in a hotel or in a car, right? The more sensitive sources you're going to meet in the car, and then just keep driving around. But in a hotel, if they start banging on your door, rip off your clothes and jump into bed, both of you, because you're going to be gay for a minute. So when they finally break down the door, they're like, oh shit, we thought you were meeting because we thought you were CIA, and you're, oh my God, no, you're just gay? And then everybody's okay.
Another one was something. What about that one in Dubai? Do you remember that?
Classic.
You know, we studied that for a long time. They killed a guy in a hotel room in Dubai, and then after they killed him,
They were somehow able to lock the door from the inside of the hotel room.
and we tried like magnets and different ways. We couldn't figure out how they did it. Like a latched door? They did the latch and this one. And the guy's in there dead, and the hotel couldn't even get it open.
Yeah, they ended up sending somebody in from the balcony.
How'd they do that? It's very impressive. Wasn't there also something... Okay, first of all, the Israelis never officially claimed responsibility for that. But there was like 26 people that the Dubai CCTV footage picked up. Right. And in Dubai...
They had the most CCTV coverage in the world.
More than the Chinese. But none of them were picked up. No. And number one, people speculate disguises, but I don't know if this is true, but weren't the cameras Israeli made?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
20 minutes after the cop warned me about people coming into my room unannounced, these two guys just walk in boldly, just walk in. I jump up, I put my fists up, I go, what do you want? One of them has a swastika on his neck. It took up his entire neck. It came up onto his face. The other one had fuck you tattooed on his eyelids. So I go, what do you want? And the swastika guy says, you the new guy? I said, yeah, so? And he says, you a fag? I said, no, I'm not a fag. He said, you a rat? I said, no, I didn't have anybody else in my case. I'm not a rat. And he says, you a chomo? I go, I don't know what that word means. He goes, chomo, child molester. I said, no, I'm not a child molester. And he goes, okay, you could sit with the Aryans in the cafeteria. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm with the Aryans now.
Oh,
grand. Yeah. And then the guy across the hall from me was the boss of the Bonanno family.
Make someone disappear without a trace.
You bet they can. And they do all the time.
In the immediate aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, the CIA created, for example, an archipelago of secret prisons.
And they would just disappear people.
We would capture people in Al-Qaeda safe houses, for example, let's say in Pakistan or Afghanistan, and we would ship them off to these secret prisons. And when I say secret prisons, I mean in many cases they were so secret
that even the presidents and prime ministers of the countries where the prisons were based didn't know that there were secret CIA prisons in their countries.
So the CIA can make people disappear in that respect. They can kill people and just
bury them, in some crazy foreign land and nobody would ever know.
CIA listen through our phones and laptop cameras.
Yes.
I hate to say it. They can take over your smart television and turn the speaker
into a microphone
so that they can listen to what's being said in the room even when the TV is turned off. And what the Israelis did was they got the cell phone numbers of literally every Iranian nuclear scientist. And they had these these Iranian Jews call on their cell phones, call the scientists and say, listen,
you're gonna die tomorrow.
Right? We're gonna kill you tomorrow. You have no hope.
You're gonna die.
Just accept it. Or you can defect to us right now. And they're like, fuck you, and they hang up the phone. Then they call the wives and say, listen, we're gonna
kill your husband tomorrow.
So tell him this is his only chance, he's gonna die tomorrow. And what they ended up doing is just taking out the entire block of apartment buildings.
They killed 14 nuclear scientists.
That devastates the entire program. And family members as well. They wiped out entire families. And now they're gathering intelligence on the next generation of Israeli scientists. And they're going to start
killing them.
He said, well, to this janitor, things like murder, rape, robbery,
bestiality.
And the guy says, what was that last one? And my friend says, I knew I had him. He goes, bestiality. The guy says, what's that mean? And my friend says,
it's actually very common.
He says, everybody does it. It's having sex with an animal. And the guy says,
I may have done that couple, 3 times.
Huh? Run it back. Why are y'all laughing at that? What's so funny about this? This doesn't even make sense. How was bro saying everybody?
It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and all these Americans come in dressed as Pakistanis with an Arab
Who's bleeding to death from gunshot wounds. And
I said to the doctor, hey, you've got to save this guy because my orders were to take him alive. And he's like,
I don't know what to do. Oh my God. And it's like, no, you got surgery to do, so get cracking.
so they take him in, and we sit down in the waiting room. It's like 4 of us. Well, word got around the Al-Qaeda community that we had gotten him. And so these Al-Qaeda guys began driving by the hospital
And just
Opening fire on the hospital as they're
driving by. And we're hitting the ground. And I said to Colonel Tark, I said, if they realize how lightly armed we are,
We're dead.
can you get a helicopter in here? And he said,
I think so.
fantastic. I gained a lot of weight there. Just
In
because,
Pakistan?
Yeah. I even, when I went back home, I even dreamt about Pakistan. I loved the place. It's rough. Jay, you have to accept the fact they're trying to kill you. And you accept the fact that you're going to catch some god-awful disease. And if you just accept it, just surrender to it, you'll actually enjoy yourself.
Huh.
Yeah.
Not on my list of places to go, but maybe I'll reconsider. That's a no. That's a don't you fucking dare.
So I arrive at 4. The driver says, I'll pick you up at 7 to take you in. I said, oh God, please let me sleep till 8, please. Pick me up at 8. So I go in at 8, go up to the chief, the deputy chief. Hi, I'm the new guy. The chief I knew actually from the farm.
Where'd you go? Like, where is this?
The American Embassy.
Okay, you're at the actual embassy. Got it.
And they sat me down. They said, okay, here's what we want you to do. We want you to come up with a standard operating procedure for taking down a terrorist safe house. I said, all right. Now, I had never done this before.
I was flying from Milan to Eastern Europe one time, and there was this Italian guy next to me who just would not shut his mouth. And he kept asking me, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? And I said, well, I'm involved in the import-export business. Oh, well, what do you import? What do you export? I said, whatever, turns things into money. He just wouldn't stop. And finally, I said, look,
I smuggle women and cigarettes from Eastern Europe, okay? Are you happy now? And he goes, I don't think I approve. I said, I didn't ask for your fucking approval.